Don't be fooled. This is the real I woke up like this. I have officially started a new YouTube series. Come spend a Saturday in the life of an international student in the UK living on campus. After 3 consecutive snoozed alarms and 5 minutes of contemplating even getting up, I finally did. I didn't have a lot planned out this Saturday. I just knew I needed to take off my braids. It was over a month, I think a month and a week. And back in Nigeria, I would never carry braids for more than 3 weeks. So that was already unlike me. And I needed to do some minor shopping. I'm the only one sleeping in my bed, so I'd like to come back and meet my bed arranged and ready for me in the night. So I would always arrange my bed whenever I wake up in the morning. I tidied up my desk. I did some late night studying and assignments yesterday, so it was not really messy, but my books were just haywire looking. And finally heading into the bathroom. I try not to take in my room slippers into my bathroom, my bathroom slippers into my room. I have a problem, I know. The first thing I do is oral care. I scrape my tongue. I do it for about 3 minutes because I feel like you can use whatever wonderful toothpaste. You can scrub your teeth for as long as you want, but if your tongue isn't clean, your breath is going to stink. So, and we don't want that. We don't ever want that. So after that, I use my fresh toothpaste. This is mainly for cleaning my teeth and my tongue. Gone are the days of using strong bristled toothbrushes and scrubbing your teeth like it's the back of a pot. Now we take our time, we brush in circular motions, and we actually care for our teeth. The next step is to use my charcoal toothpaste. I've been using this for maybe 2 weeks and I wouldn't say I've really seen any significant change, but let's just see, it might even be a placebo, but let's just give it a month, and after which I know I wouldn't renew it again. So I use this only for my teeth. I don't know why I always end up turning on my lights when I don't even need it because I was already done with my oral routine. It is so funny how now I never miss breakfast. I can't even imagine starting my day without breakfast. Even when I have a late breakfast, I still try to have breakfast every single day since I had my surgery. I made my way to our kitchen and retrieved all my necessities from my side of the fridge. I decided to have 2 croissants, hot chocolate, and a clementine to start my day. I know it's pretty light, but we can always go heavier later on in the day if we need to. I also went to my cupboard and got the stuff I needed. Do you guys like this angle that I gave you? This was my first time trying this and I was like, okay, I get it now. I get the lore. To heat up my water, I prefer to use my own kettle, but I haven't gotten that yet, so we had to settle with boiling my water on the stovetop, which isn't a problem anyway. Yes, I'm using the 3-in-1 hot chocolate. Yes, I'm adding extra milk. I just needed my hot chocolate extra creamy that day, and luckily for me, I'm not lactose intolerant, so it's not even a problem. Because the air fryer is a communal one, I always line it with this parchment paper, and honestly, it saves me so much stress. I was about to put my croissants in the air fryer, but my water is ready, so I had to prepare my hot chocolate and leave it to cool actually, because last time I took it when it was straight off the stovetop, I almost burnt my tongue, so we can't have that. At this point, my stomach was already making noise, so I had to quickly get my absolute favorite croissants. I think I've been having this for almost 2 weeks straight, and I'm obsessed. I really do need to learn how to stop baking so I can make this for myself, so they wouldn't be getting my coins every few days. Can we talk about how hard it is to film in public? I have tried so many times. I end up filming maybe the ground, maybe the sky, but it's really, really hard filming in public. I know nobody's actually watching me, especially in this country. Everybody just minds their business, but I don't know, it's just, maybe it's something that is just particularly hard for me, but I'm trying to work on it. I'm going to work on it. Once everything was done, it's finally time to eat, and I set everything on the table. I also got my clementine and I peeled it. My time, and I had my meal, and I was so happy that I did that because the next time I was able to eat, it was already 4 p.m. Everybody that knows me knows I am the ultimate iPad kid. I have to watch something while I eat, so I didn't really feel much of myself eating because I took my phone and I was watching some TikTok. In no time, I was scarfing down the very last pieces of my food. I ate my croissant and I took my tea. Then I left my fruit for last, and that's usually how I like it. It's like a little sweet treat after every meal. Easy and Ima, if you're watching this, I'm just joking. I miss having my little sisters wash my plates when I'm done eating. I hate washing my plates, but I cannot leave my plates dirty. That's just nasty. So I'd rather do what I hate than do what I hate even more. You guys, the weather here is so unpredictable because yesterday when I was filming this, it was the sunniest, brightest day, and the sun isn't hot. It's the exact type of sun I like. Let me feel the sun, but let me not feel the heat. Let me not feel the intensity of the sun on my face. Whereas today, it rained. It was windy. Like if I was not as strong as I am now, the wind would have carried me away. It almost blew my wig off, but we thank God it didn't. I was done washing, so I put everything back in order and I finished the last of my water. I know I don't have to, but I prefer to buy water, and now that I'm paying for my water myself, I completely understand my mom, because back at home we would drink water and leave it half full, and it would annoy her so much. And Mommy, I get it now. I got back to my room and I got into the shower, and in no time I was done and began my skincare. This is like my favorite part of getting ready. You guys, I am so extra. When I was setting up my room, I was on the hunt for the cutest and most practicable skincare organizer, and one that also went with the aesthetic of my bathroom. My room isn't completely ready, my bathroom isn't completely ready, but I love how it looks now. I love how it's, I love the progress. I love this rotating dish that I got. I know it's not for skincare, but where are the rules? I'm done with my skincare now, and I'm still adjusting to the weather, so I have to put on layers and layers of clothing so that I wouldn't freeze before I get to my destination. Having to wear winter boots every day is also something I had to get used to, because my normal go-to footwear is slippers, and if what I'm wearing wouldn't go with slippers or slipper heels, then sandals. But now I have to be wearing winter boots every time. I hate it, but I guess I've gotten used to it. And of course I have to rock my girl's headbands. Fit Girl Core, she sells the best thrift gym wear. I had to cop a number of them when I was coming here, even though I've not started going to the gym, but I will soon. I was so happy to finally get these braids off, but honestly, as a girl, you can't really win when it comes to your hair. If you want to have braids, you have to be laying your edges every day, or you have to brush your edges, or at least tame your edges every day. You have to lie down in a way that is going to be comfortable, because the braids are uncomfortable sleeping in normally. If you want to wear wigs, you have to style your wigs, you may have to install your wigs, you have to do this, you have to do that. If you want to carry your natural hair, you have to tame it, you have to comb it, you have to use an array of products. What is actually the best way? What is the best way to go? I might just cut my hair and start rocking low cuts, but when I do that, I have to make sure my edges are complete, because what is worse than having low cuts is having low cut and your edges looking rubbish. So no, I'm not ready for that yet. My edges are not ready for that yet. So for now, we're going to keep pushing. I packed all my valuables into my almost everyday tote bag. Of course, I didn't forget my gloves, my charger, shampoo, conditioner, gum. I can't go anywhere without gum. And we're off to go. Then I remembered I didn't carry water, which is very necessary. So I went back to get water, and we're finally off, set out for the day. When I had left and I was finally on my way, obviously the sun was out, so obviously I took some videos. I also had to use chapstick and my lip oil because my lips were a little chapped. I had only used Vaseline when I was leaving the house, but I guess I had licked it when I was taking water or something. So I was finally setting out. I had initially waited at the bus stop waiting for the bus, but I decided against it and decided to walk. However, when I had gotten to the point where I knew, and I had to turn on Google Maps to direct me to my hairstylist home, I got lost, you guys. Well, I almost got lost. I just had to ask a few questions and it was right behind me. So I ended the day with McDonald's. I did my shopping that I planned to do and I got back to my hostel. Thanks for watching. Bye.